Hello guys, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar, and we have another pick a card reading. So this reading is going to be about what should you know about your crush or the person you're interested in, you know what I mean? So we're going to be looking at what is it that you should know about him, what is spirit, the universe, your guides, or whatever messages, kind of is out there for you about this person. Okay, so we have 4 piles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as always, you'll find the timestamps down below. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been watching and supporting the channel. For those of you that have bought things off my wish list, I adore you and thank you so much for helping contribute to the channel. We have actually 2 sets of the cards here. Let's see, the Witch's Oracle and the Oracle and Shadow of Light were bought for the channel by Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah. Like, seriously, you the best. And also the Good Witch Tarot. Not the Good Witch, sorry. The Good Tarot from Allison. Thank you guys for contributing so much. I appreciate you guys like you can't believe. And yeah, so I would just take a minute and take some deep breaths, close your eyes, relax a little bit, picture the person that you're thinking of in your head, and then see which pile draws you in. And yeah, I'll see you in your reading, guys. Hey you guys, so if you chose pile number 1, let's see, what do you need to know about the person you're thinking of? Let's see, isn't this beautiful? I love it. Okay, let's check it out, what we've got. Oh goodness, okay. We have Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. So healing from heartache, Cord, and Bat. Hopefully you guys can see all of these. I don't think I'll have enough room to keep them all on the table, but very soon. And then we have 2 of Fire, 3 of Air, Star, and the 9 of Air. So for sure, right away, we can say that with the air cards, we have a lot of thinking and reflection going on in this person's life. The 3 of Air and the 9 of Air aren't exactly active movement cards. They're more about dealing kind of with the stuff that's on your plate. Those along with the Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. I definitely feel like this person is mending something that's broken inside of them, something that's hurt them. I do feel, though, that this person, I think that you're meant to know that they are healing from this. We have the Star. The Star is a very positive card because it comes right after the Tower, and it talks about that hope after the storm. After everything's kind of been ripped apart, there's still hope to build something new. So I feel like this person is in that place right now. So if you have had issues with this person, for those of you, or that that they've been through something, they are healing from it. The 3 of Air in this particular deck of the Good Tarot can talk about, getting advice from others. There might be somebody in their life. It could be you that's helping them heal, or it could be somebody else. It doesn't even have to be a friend. It could be something that they're watching or engaging in. Do you know what I mean? I do feel like there is some healing, though, going on with this person. The 9 of Air, it talks about, it's like the 9 of Swords. So it does talk about stress and anxiety, things that keep us up at night. So I feel like this person has been going through a lot, but that they're kind of ready to release it in some way. And the 2 of Fire talks about when you don't know kind of how to move forward with something, you just kind of push through and just trust that, the universe has your back and that things are going to work out okay. So for those of you that know that they've been going through something like maybe a divorce or a breakup or some kind of other hardship in life, I feel like this, they do want you to know that this is going to be dealt with very soon, that things are looking up, that they are healing. I want to look at the guidebook for these 2 cards here because I'm still learning it. I just got it, but I love this deck. Like, the guidebook is amazing. I 100% recommend this. Like, look at this. It's thick and big and very expansive. Okay, so it talks about the card is the card of initiation. So vibration, soul, keywords, initiation, and willpower. So, Cord shows this is a time of initiation into the mysteries of life. You're ready to step into new realities and are advised to prepare yourself for the test that is to come. With any initiation, there is always a measuring of the soul to see how ready it is for growth. This is not vindictive or malicious, simply the way it is. You do, however, have a certain level of control, having already made the choices that brought you to where you are now. Expect an initiation. If you are in situations that are binding you or someone else too tightly, this card would indicate restriction if the present course is maintained. You may need to face the truth. So, the high note, your soul steps closer to the source, and low note, no need to control, trust, and let go. And that's kind of, yeah, it goes along with what I was saying in that this person is kind of ready to let this stuff go. Whatever's been holding them back. I do have a feeling this person's been through a nasty past in some way recently that's really hurt them, because again, Three of Air is like Three of Swords. That's like, you know, a lot of knives. You know, in the Rider-Waite, it's all about swords in the heart, you know, feeling pretty hurt by something. But yeah, like I said, I do feel like this person is, you know, moving forward in some way, spiritually. Even if they're not a spiritual person, they don't have to be a yoga master or, you know, a meditation guru. You know, we all have our own ways of doing things at our level, you know what I mean? With Bat card, so it talks about a rebirth in consciousness. So the third eye chakra, rebirth, change, spiritual awakening. Bats mean a change in consciousness is rising within you. Your spiritual life is expanding, causing you to look at areas of your life in a new way. With Bat, you can expect to change. There's often the need to let go of outmoded habits, patterns, or beliefs when Bat is appearing around you. Be prepared for the challenges that change always brings, and be willing to step into your future, having freed yourself of those unhelpful parts of your past. It's likely that you will have been experiencing deep inner feelings. Perhaps outer circumstances have been difficult, restrictive, or obstructive. When the bat appears, it is a sign from the void within you that change is near. The high note. Consciousness awakens your flight to freedom. And low note, this too shall pass. So definitely, I feel like this person might be breaking, if they have been stuck in a previous energy of a relationship, I feel like they're starting to break free from it. Okay? And like I said, it doesn't have to be, I know that these cards are super spiritual feeling, and not everybody is super spiritual. So I would take, you know, and apply it to the situation, but definitely they are breaking out of some previous cycles that they've been in, mending their heart and trying to move forward. And I feel like this is going to happen very soon. So if this is a person that, you know, you've kind of been waiting for, and they just haven't been really accessible to you or able to be with you, I think this might be a message that they are coming out of that energy of holding back maybe, or being stuck in the past. I feel like this person's cutting those ties right now. They're in the process of it, and this is something that, you know, you should know, so that you can, you know, maybe if you're close to this person, you can help them with it. You could be that third person that's kind of helping them with that, okay? Okay, so that's what I've got for you, pile number one. I hope that is enlightening to you or helps you in some way. And if it does, let me know in the comments down below. And I hope to see you all in another reading. Take care, guys. Hello, so if you've chosen pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. So, let's see what's going on. What is, you know, the universe or spirit, your guides, whatever, you know, you believe in, what do they want you to know about the person you're thinking about? So we've got a bell, awakening, broomstick, love yourself first, this could be the one, judgment, Three of Cups, the Fool. Oh, I hope this is going to be visible. Sorry, I knocked into the camera. The Knight of Wands. And then we have Amara the Menahun. Menahun? Is that how you say it? Aloha Healing. Okay? So, let me see. I want to... First of all, I just want to see this card, number 19. I'm kind of curious. Because I just got this deck recently, so I'm new to it. Aloha is a time for a guilt-free time out for you, when you will invite the energy of Hawaii and more self-nurturing into your life. It's time to discover and fade out those voices that say you must always work hard and be stressed to achieve what it is you wish for. I am a time and place where time moves in its own way, where you are at one with the natural world, and where your body and soul are entwined in unison and singing the most beautiful song. You need the power of sunshine on your body. Please give yourself a sun bath, a natural, energetic healing of pure golden light, and feel the radiance warm your bones and fill you with joy. So it's time to eat more fresh foods, drink healthful juices and smoothies, take dance lessons, have a tropical bath. Okay, when I first pulled these cards, I got a feeling right away, and it was just something about the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups. I guess maybe judgment. I almost feel as if this person, your person, the one you're thinking of, could be a party animal, okay? They might just, drink too much or do too much. They might have been in an energy of really just loving themselves first and, enjoying that. It could be anything, like any type of addiction, or maybe where they're just overindulging in something, whether it's too many, partners, or too many drinks, or too many anything. You know what I mean? I feel like this person right now is going through an awakening with the Judgment card, because Judgment kind of talks about that, seeing things from a new perspective and awakening, feeling kind of that they might have gone through something recently that really just woke them up. Either maybe you or somebody else could have told them, hey, I'm cutting you out if you don't knock this crap off. It could have been something like that. Oh, yeah, and then there's the Awakening card right here. I already said that, and I didn't even think about it. So I do feel like this person's trying to, genuinely, with the Fool card, start some kind of new journey in healing themselves. And I feel like they're pretty passionate about it. It doesn't say that they'll 100% stick to it with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be kind of, like any fire sign, can be a little bit excited at first and really ready to do it, and then kind of lets it go later on. But I do feel like this person currently is in that energy of trying to heal themselves and become a little bit more healthy. We have this could be the one. So it could be that, somebody in their life, you or maybe somebody else, I don't know, could have sparked this desire for change within themselves. I want to look at the Witch's Oracle real quick and see kind of what it says here about the awakening. I'm going to try to hold it down. Hopefully you can see it. Sometimes it's blurry. Ugh. So we have the throat chakra, awakening and summoning. Bell indicates that it is time for celebration, for ceremony, and for change. You're invited to step into a new situation as a result of waking up to a call from spirit. Oh, again, awakening. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So it goes so well. This could be a marriage, a new job, a new beginning, but whatever it is, you can be assured that spirit is listening to your needs. Prepare yourself for an increase in your power, and remember that spirit always heeds a call. So word questions and prayers with care and attention to detail. Your words carry meaning at the moment, as do the words of those around you. Listen. What is calling you, and what do you wish to call for? So, the high note is to celebrate a change in circumstances, and the low note is wake up, it's time to listen and learn. So, they might be in that mode right now where they're trying to, with the low note, it could be like, wake up. I do feel like this person's probably had an awakening of some kind, although they still might be out, For some of you, though, if they've been reclusive and like a solo drinker, that could be that they're coming out of that energy and being more open to sharing. Let me see here. So let's look at the broomstick, which talks about cleansing. Okay, so we have vibration, sacral chakra, preparation, cleansing, and protection. Your energy is potent. You have the ability to see what needs to be cleared away. Therefore, this is a good time to sort out the various cupboards of your life and make sure that they are fresh and up to date. Your sexual energies are active, so expect a new relationship to become intimate. If you're already in an established relationship, you may seek greater involvement or pleasure. Reaffirm your needs to each other and work together to make magic, or to bring magic into your sharing. A broomstick reminds you to enjoy who you are. It might also increase psychic awareness. So, prepare for fun frolics and high energy. And a low note is clear, blocked, or still energy at all levels. Yeah, so that could be something. Maybe they were in a staler energy before. I do feel like this person might be coming in for you guys. For some of you, this person might actually want to start a sexual relationship too. Because I almost had that with the Knight of Wands. I kind of had that feeling. And then now with this card, I definitely feel like they kind of go hand in hand a little bit. Like they're ready for something new. It could be that they realize that, you know, that you're the one that they want to do something with as well. So I do feel like you'll be seeing this person taking some action towards you, for sure. And whereas maybe before their attitude was a little bit more selfish and self-absorbed, like, you know, just loving themselves first instead of really looking elsewhere. I do feel like there's been some change though, some kind of awakening. You know, I can't really say what it is exactly because, you know, it's a general reading, but I think that any sort of negative behaviors maybe they've had in the past, or there's definitely been awakening of some kind in this person. And they're kind of ready, yeah, as I said, to move forward. I think it's a pretty big change because we do have two major arcana cards. We have Judgment and the Fool. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. There's definitely a lot of excitable passion right now, though, with that Knight of Wands energy. So, I think they should probably charge in. Okay? So, I hope that helps you, pile number 2, and brings you some clarity to, you know, your person. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next reading. Hey, so if you've chosen pile number 3, this is your reading. So what is your person like? What do you need to know about them? Let's see. We've got actually a few of the Shadow and Light Oracle cards. They came out. So we have the 9 of Swords, the Page of Swords. Let's see if I can move these up a tiny bit. 5 of Cups and the World. Yeah, your person might be a bit defensive right now. A little bit hurt about something. Okie dokie. We have Wand, Cauldron, Retreat, and then we have 3, like I said, 3 cards. We have Fairy of the Highlands, which is It's Time to Be Brave, Strange Valentine, Love is Strange, and Out Trick-or-Treating, We're Here. Oh gosh, that reminds me of the Poltergeist. Who's watched that, like, from the 80s? Oh, when I was a kid. I was born in like 85, so I think that movie was made in the 80s, but I remember watching it as a child and it was like scared the crap out of me. Okay, so I always really liked scary movies when I was a kid, and even though they scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I guess that's like most people, right? Okay, so with the 9, okay, the 9 of Swords, your person is definitely going through some kind of anxious phase in their life. They're not sleeping well. They could be quite paranoid. I always get the Page of Swords as kind of a paranoid type of person. Not necessarily paranoid, but like definitely defensive and wary, okay? If they're not paranoid, they're like wary of like, who are you? What do you want? I don't trust you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe distrustful, that's a good word too. It could have been because they've been hurt in the past with the 5 of Cups, and they've just kind of focused, you know, solely on kind of what they've lost. They might be, you know, in that mode where they're like, the glass is half empty, not half full. Do you know what I mean? So they might have a little bit of a negative outlook. They might have felt let down, and they just focus on those letdowns that they've gone through. Okay? But we have the World. And so, along with some of the... So, wait, hold on. I don't want to get ahead of myself so I don't lose my thoughts. So we have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I do feel like this person might have been spending a lot more alone time recently. And that's kind of maybe what you're needing to hear about this person. Maybe you're wondering, why are they retreating from me? Like, why aren't they talking to me? Or why do they seem so distant lately? What's going on with them? They're just dealing with, like, negative thoughts is really what's going on. You know, that's essentially what I'm seeing here. We have the World. as well. So I could read this a few different ways. It could be that they have decisions about their, like, big life decisions that they're in the process of trying to make right now, and that could be why they've retreated. It could also be that I feel that many of them, according to some of the other cards that I'm seeing as well, you know, combined with all of what we're seeing here, is that they may be ready to kind of be a bit more vulnerable soon. That could be something that's on the table. Let's get into the oracle cards a bit and see if maybe we can uncover some more. I'm going to start with the Witch's Oracle. I'll move them up a little bit so you guys can see them. But I'm going to put the guidebook down here. Hopefully you can read it. Sometimes it's blurry and that makes me mad. Okay, but that's fine. My camera sucks sometimes. I love it, but it's annoying. Okay, Wands. I hope that you guys can hear me when I go down, because I'm going to try it this way. See, if I hold the book too far from me, I can't really see it. Okay, Wand, intention. So vibration is formative ethers. Sorry. Keywords, focus, action, intention. So wands represent intentions as well as the focus of these intentions. Perhaps someone's intentions towards you have been unclear, or you're not quite certain how to proceed in a situation. Don't act blindly at this time. Consider where you're going and why. Find your personal motivations. Keep to the intents and purposes of your own reality, and don't be swayed by the intentions of another, unless they are in step with your own. Wand in a reading shows that the universe is waiting to act according to the decisions you make, giving you the element of choice in the way you move forward. And then we have the high note, maintain focus, and low note, challenge apathy. So challenging apathy, that could be something that, you know, they're trying to do, or they're going to be, you know, something that you need to do. With those, that, because the Five of Cups is a bit apathetic, although it's not as much as the Four of Cups, but definitely it's not really looking at the good stuff, right? This person's definitely not in a very positive frame of mind. It could be that, you know, Spirit is telling you that, well, obviously, you know, I'm feeling that you, with this retreat card, that this person hasn't, you know, been very clear, like their intentions or what's going on with them hasn't been very clear to you. And so that might be, you know, it might be telling you to act carefully, but also I feel like that's kind of them too. They may also not be in the mode of being able to see what's kind of around them, and that might be why they're so wary of things and defensive, because it says, like, don't act blindly at this time, consider where you're going and why. And this could be what's kind of going through them right now. They might just be a little bit concerned about that. Okay, let's go over to the cauldron. So the cauldron is called the womb, and its vibration is the sacral chakra. Keywords, the void. Keywords, jeez. The void, potential, wise intention. Cauldron symbolizes the potential you have at this time to create your own reality, your own direction and outcome. But be aware that as the creator, you will need to be fully conscious of what you're trying to achieve. If you place love and compassion in your cauldron and stir it with wisdom, you're likely to create the same thing in your world. As you give, so shall you receive. Pregnancy is likely as it is the birth of a new situation in your life. Welcome the state of emptiness that comes before any major change or growth. Fill it with intentions that enhance your situation, and so give birth to a life you love living. So the high note is seeds of creation are being sown. Low note, what you put in is what you get out. This person might be going through that lesson right now of, with that Five of Cups, like I said. There are 2 cups right behind, right? There are 3 cups on the ground. This person's only lamenting over this. They're not really looking at what's behind them. And this might be the energy, like their cauldron might be full of crap right now that isn't really helping them. But I do feel like there's going to be a turnaround in this situation because of that, the World card, first of all. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of culmination or something going on. And then plus we have our oracle cards here from the Shadow and Light deck, which I'm going to pull out. So we've got Fairy of the Highlands, It's time to be brave. And that could be something that this person needs to do and is going to be doing soon. They may need to be more braver than they've been. We have Strange Valentine and out trick-or-treating. So I want to grab the guidebook for this. I think, I feel like Fairy of the Highlands is kind of self-explanatory. Oh, by the way, did you notice we have 220 cards right here? That could be a significant number. 26, 27, 5, okay? Just saying. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. So, okay, let's see here. 27. I want to look at Love is Strange. I think it talks about opposites, but let's just see. So, you may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings, so it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long-lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hurrah! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. And it talks about that love doesn't always look like we thought it would. Thank goodness. It's in the strange and surprising that the sweetest loves can be found. It could be that don't let your differences keep you apart. That could be something that you need, that is actually something that's due to your connection. Maybe there is something a bit strange about the two of you. Like it could just be that you guys are very different people, different age groups, different nationalities, different cultures, different religions. There just could be a dynamic there. Sorry, my camera. There just could be a different dynamic for the two of you. So that could be something, and maybe that's why they've been a little bit like on the wary side, a little bit apprehensive about moving forward. Maybe they're worried that, you know, oh, this isn't going to work out, or maybe they've seen something like you before. Maybe you have some similarities to previous situations they've been in. Okay, let me just see. Haha. Okay. Ooh, oh, okay, this is interesting. Ooh, okay, this is interesting. Okay, so it says the trick-or-treaters speak. We may look dark and scary to some, but truly we are also fun and peace-loving magical ones. Don't judge everyone by appearance. Instead, understand what lies beneath and discover what it is they want, and then feel out for any strings attached. We want you to exercise your feelings and your clairsentience, the ability to know and not to rely upon appearance for your signals. Then we would like to meet like you to meet with us so we can share our experiences with you and hear more of your story too. It's up to you to now decide whether you're going to take the time to discover what something is really about or simply judge it based on how it appears to be at first glance. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible, and all you need is courage. A world. I feel like this person that's kind of what they need. There may be something about you to this person that just is... It looks either too difficult or too different or something. There's definitely some kind of blocking or challenging or some kind of dynamic there between the two of you. And I feel like maybe, and even with that Five of Cups, maybe they're not reflecting on the past per se, but reflecting on kind of the negatives. Like, oh, well, we live too far apart. Or, oh, you know, this or that, blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, my family isn't going to like this. Or, you know what I mean? Whatever it may be in their situation. I feel like that's kind of what they've been focusing on. They might be a negative Nancy. And I feel like they're going to be coming out of that energy soon, I'm hoping. Let's see, maybe... I'm just going to take a clarifier for you guys to kind of see maybe how you could deal with this. Okay. I'm just going to do that for you guys. Don't tell the other piles. Let me see. What should pile number 3 do about this person? Oh my gosh. One second. Those are too many. Ah! That was crazy. We have, there we go. New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So I think that might be your advice, is just to be, send them loving vibes. If you do meditation, one thing I could recommend to you is Okay, I keep recommending this in every stinking reading. I feel like lately that I've been doing, but Kismet Rising, Kismet Rising, Rising. She has a meditation where you can contact somebody through meditation, and I would totally, if you're not in contact with this person, and maybe there's some kind of, crappy situation going on between the two of you, I would maybe suggest trying to reach them through meditation and send them those loving vibes. Also, just send positive thoughts out to this person. Because I do feel like that they're in a very negative state. I mean, if this person is toxic, it doesn't mean you have to, I would feel like for the most of you, this person isn't a horrible person, just struggling. So, if that's the case, that's my advice, is to maybe reach them through meditation, or, send them loving words or kind thoughts, maybe some cheerful songs, send them a cheerful song, or send them funny memes or something. You know what I mean? Like, just be there for them as a friend while they're going through this, and bring love into the situation. So I think that's what, your message is for you guys. So I hope that helps you. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Well, like that, thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can check out my Instagram. I've been trying to be way more active on there. So if you want to, Arcane and Stellar. Okay, take care, guys. Hey, pile number 4. Okay, so let's see. What do you need to know about your person? Let's see, your crush or whoever you're thinking about. What does the universe, spirit want you to know? So we've got the familiar, ally, nemesis, lessons, give your relationship a chance, children, page of cups, 2 of wands, knight of cups, 9 of wands, carnivorous flower fairy, and sewer mermaid. Okay, the first message I'm just gonna start off with. Oh, I don't like this one. I mean, if this is your situation, okay, if this is your situation, so if it's not, then just ignore that, and I'll keep it, and then just listen to the rest of the reading. If your situation is that this person is married with children, I wouldn't count on this person choosing you, okay? They're probably going to try to give their relationship a chance with their partner, and because of the children, and I feel like at the end of the day, they're going to just protect what they've got. Even if they have all these, beautiful emotional feelings towards you, okay? Let's not forget that the Knight of Cups can be a bit of a overpromiser, or gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? We did a whole class on this in university. Gosh, courtly love, kind of. Grand gestures maybe and stuff like that, but it could be that it's not exactly following through. Okay? Now, otherwise, if for instance your person isn't in a relationship and they have children, that could be a big issue between the two of you. Or it could be an issue for them. They might be really careful if they have children, who they want in their life. So they could be a bit protective, okay? Let me see. I want to look at these the oracle cards really quick. Let's start there because, well, I definitely see some warm feelings here with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It could be with the Two of Wands that there are decisions or plans to be made regarding their emotions. But they may be a bit defensive here with the Nine of Wands. Let's look at number 8. The Familiar. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the book. So the Familiar. Vibration is astral. Ally, support, and friendships. When the Familiar appears, it indicates that friendships are highlighted, as are allies to your cause. Observe where contact with others is taking you. Celebrate harmony and challenging conflict. Call upon your familiar to watch situations for you and to warn you of anything demanding careful attention to detail. You may require the help and support of close friends. Don't be afraid to ask what you need. High note, love is your greatest ally. Low note, be a good friend. Guard your tongue. Interesting. For some of you, this could be a friendship where you are tempted to take it further. Okay? It could be that this person is a good friend of yours and you just want to, you're having a lot of maybe sexual feelings for them, romantic feelings. Some of you may see signs about this person, see their name a lot. Let me just go. Maybe they pop up for you all the time somehow, or something reminds you of them. Nemesis, lessons. The vibration is the soul vibration. Keywords, lessons, karma, and destiny. Nemesis visiting you is a sign that she has witnessed what's been happening around you. She stands as guardian in order to offer protection and acknowledgement of some sort of form of injustice. Pray to her for illumination. Life sometimes has to go pear-shaped in order for rightness to emerge. You're in the process of helping someone or something emerge into their own light, and the truth will shortly be revealed. Wait and watch as things unfold. If you're asking a specific question, Nemesis indicates that the answer points to a negative. This is not a time to act. Learn and take this opportunity to grow. High note, the powers of truth will prevail. And low note, embrace life's lessons in order to grow. Yeah, I would say that if this is a friend that you're having romantic feelings for, I feel like you should give this relationship a chance, but don't push the love. Anything further right now at this point. I think that's kind of the message I'm getting here. Let's look at these carnivorous flower fairy and the sewer mermaid. I want to see what those say, because we got 2 sensuality cards pop out right there. So I definitely think, but then kind of 2 friendship cards. So that's kind of interesting. 38 and 25. Let's go. 25 is closer. Part of you is natural and beautiful. Most likely your body and appearance has been influenced by the thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, or perhaps even dirty. So part of you has had to evolve and exist in less than healthy way. It's time to clean up your act. Jeez, I can't talk. Not of your natural looks, but of the way you've thought of yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. It's time for you now to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect, and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and stink of the negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. You're beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. So, for some of you as well, though, that could be if you do feel like as if you're unavailable, or not unavailable, sorry, that you don't feel good enough. No, I don't feel like that's the case for any of you guys. Okay, sorry. I feel like, how do I say this? I almost feel like for some of you, this person might have come into your life to kind of teach you about this in some way, to show you worth. Because we do have the innocent energy of the cups, but this person may not stick around, is what I'm getting. But it's kind of like maybe a lesson for you. This person might be a lesson for you to learn how to appreciate yourself. They might make you feel very beautiful. The Knight of Cups says very beautiful things. They're going to be very, generous and loving and kind with their words usually. Okay? But I just don't know if this person will commit because of the wand energy, the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. I'm almost just thinking that they're not really ready to go any farther than maybe words, flirting, and I don't know, maybe many of you haven't even gotten farther than that. Like, you may just, like I said, be friends. So the oh my geez, Louise. Carnivorous flower fairy. So pay attention. When this card shows up in a reading, look carefully at someone or a situation around you. Her beauty tempts people in, but the purpose of the flowers is to devour, making it difficult to escape unharmed. You may have been told such situations are wonderful agents of change and growth, but the truth is that you do not need to learn this lesson again. Okay? So I kind of feel like maybe this person's a bit of a player, and maybe you even know it because you're friends with them, and you've seen what they've done. And there could just be something about them. I mean, sometimes some people, hold on. There are certain people in life, I've noticed, especially Neptune in the first house or Neptune on the ascendant. Also sometimes Neptune in the 10th, but they can just, a lot of different signs actually on the ascendant can be very alluring and just draw you in. Like, somehow they just know. Like, everyone I know with Neptune on the ascendant, first of all, lies a lot, even if it's not maliciously done. But they're very illusionary. Like, they put on a facade, kind of, and they just know how to rope you in. And this could be like what this person's like, and maybe you even know that about them, and you still are like drawn like a magnet. Okay. Am I not beautiful? Wouldn't you like to come a little closer? I'm sure you will appreciate my beauty once you're able to see me properly. And no, of course I won't hurt you. I am just, after all, a girl. I may look like an innocent girl holding a bouquet of flowers, and I am, but my nature is to devour, as is theirs. And so, before you decide to step closer to me and to work with this energy, know that you may be meeting a dream eater, or one who consumes, who takes, who delights in watching the predatory actions of others, who dominates, controls, criticizes, and judges. I'll eat what I can, and I will eat what comes near me. It's my nature, and although some may promise you that they will not, if it is their nature to do such thing, it is inevitable that they will do so. Yeah, so like I said, it could be even that you're drawn to this person, you know from experience watching them, that you know what they kind of done in the past. And you're like, oh, maybe it'll be different. No, it won't. Sorry. You may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do want you to do something for them. So anyways, you know, I don't really think that this person is necessarily entitled. Maybe they are for some of you. Like entitled, you know, jerk. I just feel like this person isn't really ready for anything. And like it says, give your relationship a chance. I would, as you know, because I do feel like there's a friendship here, but I kind of feel like the whole thing here is that you should just keep it as a friendship for now. If you're comfortable with keeping this person in your life and you're like, dude, they're fine, like they haven't done anything bad to me, then I would definitely keep them as a friend. But I wouldn't, like, I think kind of what this is telling you right now is like, don't push it to go any farther right now. I don't think that they are emotionally or even maturely, because see with that children card too, it could be that they're just not ready to go the distance quite yet. They're just still looking at their options and not sure. The maturity might not be there. Even if they're a mature person, it's just that they're, you know, the maturity of your relationship isn't really at the stage to go farther than that, and you could end up getting hurt, and it might just ruin the friendship, okay? So I think that's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope that helps you guys and it wasn't too harsh. I want to be honest when I see what I see. Do you know what I mean? And even if it's a negative kind of, I mean, if you really like someone, it's not the best thing to hear, but you know what I mean? Just looking out for you guys. If it doesn't resonate, you can throw it away, you know, you know what I mean? If this doesn't sound like your pile, you could choose a different one or, you know, find a different reading. There's so many, I'm sure, like this out there. So yeah, take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.